Hello, this is Demon coming back for another round of Transport Fever. So we ended the last episode getting the food supplies of all the major cities here of Detroit, Indianapolis, and Chicago set up and designed. We've also gone ahead and got some of the train networks designed as well so that I can start transporting goods from the local areas. But the first thing we have to do before that is I have to start getting terminals built. So that's what we're going to be doing next. I have to start getting the goods transported to and from these locations. I'm also going to be building another set of vehicle stuff over here, just so this goes faster. Because I don't want to have to sit here and spend so much time. So where I'm going to build it at is actually somewhere right here in the middle. So I'm going to build it right here, and what we're going to go ahead and do is 3, 4, 5. We're going to get 5 of these guys set up. These will be the first set. This is going to transport solely stone. Stone, 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 stone. And we are going to get a new line, and you are going to be connecting from down here to here. And I'm going to call this the stone line. And this will be a nice grayish color one for rocks. So Indianapolis exchanges its target, and the goods it will be producing, it will be picking all of them up. And that should be the first set of trucks heading out. And these are our new little trucks. The first set of actually something that looks like a car, so it looks really neat. The next thing we're going to go ahead and do is, because I got to get them set up, is an additional 5. And this will handle, where is that the oil? Or do I have, I think that's just what that is, isn't it? Crude oil. Wait a minute. Can you not handle crude oil? Oh no, you can. Okay, I was slightly worried. I was like, oh shit, do I actually have to build trains for this? No, I do not. Good. Alright, so you guys are going to get set on that. New line, you guys are going to be the oil line. I just call it oil line. It's easier. I also noticed since I got rid of the old graphics card, I actually stopped getting that weird flicker thing. So everything's been working a lot better for me now. Alright, so those guys are all set up, ready to go. Next thing we're going to go ahead and do is, because I can set it up, is I'm going to go ahead and get this thing done. So, you're going to get built to here. You are going to interconnect here, allowing the construction of new stuff. You are going to follow this line, as will you, and you are going to connect somewhere right about here. Now, I'm not too worried about speed on this half, mainly just because, if you've noticed, this is not meant for speed. This is all a designed line just to get trains onto the train tracks to the next location. So I'm not concerned with the way this thing looks, and I don't care how fast they go, because I will never be on this half of the tracks ever again as long as I'm playing this. Alright, so let's go ahead and get the big thing in. That is the new line of shite. So I said the first one I think we're going to go ahead and design and get set up will be the Chicago line. So this line is going to have to go up to here, go to here. Now, in terms of 112 is fine for speed. Whoa. Alright, so that's the Chicago line partially done. Then I'm going to go ahead, is I don't want to go near the farmland at all, because if I do, it will cause problems. Is I'm going to go ahead and just get the direct line set up. Too much slope. Now I can't really control, oh wait, what? Why can't I build this? Too much slope. Well, you just got built there. Connect here. Alright, seems like it fixed itself. Is it because of this location? too much slope. So I actually have to build this a little bit over here to then hook it back around, so that sucks. Now the big question is going to be, is this all flatlands? It looks like it, so it's all plains. Is I've got to get this thing signed from right about here, and then hook this around. 90 is pretty good speed. It's not as fast as I would like it to be, but to get that turn to work the way I want it to, that's good enough for me. Alright, and then I want to keep it going 90 at least minimum. Hook her around this way. 100's pretty good. Set it up over to here. And I can reconnect the lines together so it's a little bit more cost effective. Very good. Very... Ooh. That almost became troublesome. That would have cost me some money. The only thing I don't have control of is that when I'm building this, it does have a tendency to lag a fair bit, so I don't actually have too much control over what's doing here. Alright, so these guys have been pumping out, what is this? Detroit Oil Refinery. Try to ship more items. So that's the problem I'm running into, is this thing's taking in stuff, but it isn't transporting it anywhere. So, we're going to go... Wait, what? Green Depot. Yeah. Right. So what's the best thing I can get at this point? Is my Atlantic. So, let's go ahead and get the Atlantic flowing out. And this will actually be... For this line, I think this will be the oil line. So which one is fuel? Alright, so we're going to do the fuel one first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will transport fuel, 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 fuel. And set line, new line. Here, out to here. And before I do anything, pause. I want to make sure this is using, okay, that is using the correct line. So this is Lower Detroit. I want you to do that, and you guys are going to just transport all the goods there. So we're going to go for a nice darker burnt orange, and that's how you're going to do your goods. That's very good. Alright. So go ahead and start transporting the goods out. Then I want to build another Atlantic. This will be the transportation of construction material. Now, can I get anything else to carry construction material? It does not appear so. 1, 2, 3, 4.
The money is slipping through
5.
our fingers, people. We'll soon be bankrupt.
Construction
But
material.
if we're prepared to grovel on our hands and knees, our financiers will grant us a bridge loan.
Construction material. Set line. New line. You are going to handle from here to here. Get rid of that thing. And we're going to make this a nice darker red. And you guys are going to get, that's Indianapolis North, you're going to go for full supplies, and then go for this. Alright, so I do have to name these lines, so I'm going to call this line, it's going to be Chicago, oop, capitals on. This will be Chicago Fuel. Chicago Construction. Very good, very good. Alright, so let's let the trains go ham for a bit. Let's see what kind of money I can get out of this. Try to ship more materials. Well, I got the thing set up. Has it got any fuel yet? No, she has not. Stop. I'm wondering if I should build another one closer by, because maybe that's why it's not getting the goods to it. Actually, no, this thing should just get it automatically connected to it. Why aren't you? What's your production at? Requires fuel, but it's not producing anything. 80, potential 72. You're not producing anything for me, though. But you should be doing it because you are transporting goods to the local Chicago area, which needs this. And the question should be, is city. Do I need it to have it near the construction bits? Maybe that's what's causing this? Okay, so actually what I'm going to do is put the game on. I'm actually going to go see where that other train is. The train, what have you been do you have your goods with you? No, you do not. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop you. So I need it to actually connect to the industrial area, not that one. So let's actually go ahead. I'm going to spend a little bit more money. I'm going to try to fix this. So I actually need it back further to here. So let's do this. We're going to delete this. Delete it. What we're going to hurry up and do is connect 90 kilometers an hour, perfectly within reason. 90 kilometers. Delete. Alright. Alright. Now let's try it. So, I gotta get to the Chicago construction line. Chicago Exchange, get rid of that. Chicago Central, perfectly fine. And Chicago Fuel. Okay, you already got yours on there. Here, and dump it all there. Maybe this will get it going, because I think where I had those lines built, they weren't necessarily going where they were designed to go. So let's send him back. Hopefully that maybe this will rectify the situation. That's the way it should be designed. That's what I remember doing with it. Should be near the industrial area. That one's near the industrial. This one necessarily is not. It's a good thing I looked. Alright, so what I gotta do is we're gonna delete this. Yes. Maybe this will rectify this situation. There we go. They're getting their goods now. Very good. Okay. Turn around. Go. I need to get some money flown in. Otherwise, I'm gonna go bankrupt. There we go. That's exactly what I want to see. Okay, so you're on that line. You're on the northernmost line. You guys are getting your goods now. Okay, we're set. That's what I was worried about. Alright. I actually want to get production up. So we're actually going to go ahead. Nah, not yet. You can just go. Let's see what the resources I'm going to be building up look like, because this will tell me when I'm going to build the new line. Alright, so I want you going right about, yeah. I want you following him. Right about there. And then I need you to cross right about here. And then you are just going to keep following it in. Alright, and then I want you here. Same thing on the way back. Follow this line as closely as you can. Hopefully these meet up right. Now, it's pretty bad when I can say a 1080 graphics cards. I don't know if it's the 1080 or if it's the processor at this point that's causing like all the frame droppage. Might be a little bit of both. Alright, so where's the that one? All right, here. There we go. Look at it. Look at its beauty. All right, another line just got set up. That's really good. Now, this is what it's saying is you have to raise capital to so much, and the only way to make it that much is you have to basically sell a whole bunch, is how much money you're saving up personally. Now, with the way I have everything set up, the Chicago fuel line and the construction line's about to make me rich, so as soon as this stuff starts going, I'm going to be switching it again. Yeah, we're making plenty of food. Okay, you know what? One thing I'm going to hurry up and do right now is, because I can do it, Detroit food, we have 8. So the Chicago food is right here. I want you guys to come back and get sold. And what I'm going to hurry up and do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is you are going to handle food, 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 food. Set to line. I don't know why that was like that. You're gonna go on the Chicago food line. Very good. Trucks are going out in mass. It's about to get legit. I think you should be getting your goods. Yeah, that'll let that last truck get in. Now there's no traffic. Well, there is a bit of a traffic jam because these guys can't get in. I think you're good though. You guys are producing a lot, so these trucks should get moving soon. The other thing that's really, I don't know if that's a glitch or if that's just the way they designed it, which is these trucks actually do meld into each other at some point, so it actually gives you more stuff to do. Alright, so the Chicago food line is designed and set up. Let's go ahead and get Detroit food designed to Detroit food. You guys are all going to come back, get sold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just going to go ahead and just get these guys designed and flowing out. I want faster transports. Oh, we have the Junker. Very good, F-13. And you are going to be heading, I think I said the Detroit line, so let's double check. Detroit, yep. And then let's go ahead and sell the Indianapolis food line too. And I'm going to get this one set up next. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, somebody might be saying, Dion, why are you only upgrading the food lines? I will get the farms, I just want to get this done first. They're easier, and I can get more of it out. Alright, okay, I'm actually going to put this game on normal speed again. I can actually afford this, so... Ooh, $8 million, I forgot about that. Ooh, my heart. I can't take that. Screw it, I'm just going to spend time doing the normal stuff. Alright, so Indianapolis line is set up. I gotta get rid of the Chicago food line now. Ooh, actually, you know what? I actually might want to wait a bit. Let's get some of these trucks flowing out. Because what's gonna happen is if I mess with this now, there's gonna be the lines are gonna fall back because of food. A lack of food. So, I'm actually only gonna do one line. It's gonna be the Chicago line. So go ahead and sell that Chicago farm line, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're gonna get on livestock, 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 livestock.
Finally, our sweat and blood and tears have generated the capital. Our money has been invested. Now we just need to make sure that this investment pays off. That means people actually need to buy General Motors
5,
cars.
6, 7, 8.
The best advertisement for an automobile manufacturer is the glorious victory of its vehicle in a motor race. We should build a racetrack. Anyone who's ever witnessed such a spectacle will want, no, need their own cars.
I will do that momentarily. I want to get this done first. Alright, let's let these Mack trucks go out, transfer food back, then I'll do Chicago Farm O2s next. I just want to get a little bit of, I just want a taste of some of this going out and getting done. Just look at the amount of trucks, it's beautiful. Oh, I love these things. Look at them go, they go vroom, vroom, vroom. Alright, so you guys are all set up, ready to go. It seems like the cheapest thing I could do at this point is... Oh yeah, what's this? So I need to send... Oh yeah, I gotta send construction material. To be honest, I'd probably do the trucks. I don't really want to send a train up there. It ain't worth it. I'll get this started next. I just want to get some... I want money. I want a lot of money. Because I'm actually going to set up the electric trains so that they can get done. Alright, those guys are flying out. They're going to get their resources. Then you'll get set up. You guys already got a lot of food stockpile. That's really good. The Chicago food isn't getting its set up yet. It's actually falling behind. It's going though. I think it's just because there is a fair bit of production going on, but it isn't. It needs this. Once this comes out, it's gonna. Once these guys make it back, it's gonna get legit. I'm gonna love it. Look at it. Look at it in all of its glory. Actually, what do these things look like with the animals on back? Are they just crates? Oh, that's neat. Yeah, these ones are fine because the goods are just getting transported pretty directly. Oh, once these trucks come in though, it's gonna be a massacre. There's gonna be so many goods coming in. Alright, how are the trains looking? They have to be getting me a lot of money. Yeah, the Detroit food lines. Yeah, I think I messed with the economy a little bit because I was playing around with the, I messed with it maybe a little too much because of the cars, so the cash flow's kind of gone down a little bit, but because these lines are going to take for a little bit to get their positivity back. Chicago construction is down to negative 553,000? What? You're not making enough? Okay, rectify this situation, good sir. 1, 2, 3. I want you transporting stones. Actually, give me 5 more. You head to the stone line. I'm making enough oil. I think there's enough time in between them getting made and sending it out that I think I'm making good on that. I think my issue is that the yeah, because this thing's gathering a lot of oil, so I gotta up transports. Because I have a lot of stone getting built back here, but I have nobody getting them, and it's hurting the train because the train isn't getting all of its goods and it's not making nearly as much money as it could. All right. Oh yeah, look at this. It's turning into a mess. Look at the transportation of goods. God. Give them your goods, damn it. Why are you just sitting there? Why don't you move? You can leave. Yeah, something's shoring up what we got going out. Alright, there they go. Now they're going. Is it just not getting, is it just, there we go. Okay, so I want to mess with that real quick too. Alright, so let's go back. We can go ahead and do the Chicago farm line. Sell them. Number 2 is done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You are going to focus on the cattle. 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 Yeah, cattle. And farm line 02, go ahead and head out. You guys are good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You guys are going to focus solely on the grain. everybody's going. Haha. How's storage looking? It's not bad, we're getting it. Food's coming in now, production's up, cars are in, everything's good. Alright, so what I'm going to go ahead and do is get the next line of stuff handled. So, didn't actually think about this, but to be able to utilize, why aren't you just sitting next to each other? No idea. Is I actually do have to build a bit of a line over to here. To connect to this, because this is the only way to connect to get the oil there. So I actually didn't think about that ahead of time. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and get the new Atlantic trains done. I'm making a shit ton of money, so that's perfectly fine. I'm going to let this build up again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are going to focus solely on the fuel resource. Fuel. And you are going to be set to a new line. You're going to go from here and connect all the way down to here, going on that line, and this will be Detroit fuel. Oh no, this is Indianapolis. Indianapolis fuel. And you will go for like let's go for a darker lime green. So you are going to pick up all fuel and just dump. It's fine with me. Resources go out. Did she actually grab all her fuel? Are you done already on that? No, it went. No, head back, head back, head back. Alright, so I am going to see an issue with this, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm actually going to run more of these on crude oil real quickly, because now that I have another train accessing this, fuel reserves are going to go way down. So give me another one of those. You're going to go on the oil line. Go ahead and head out. You can gather me more, because this thing's only got 12 at the moment, and I need to boost. I need to boost this. Alright, that's fine. And then get me a new... Oh yeah, I forgot I actually have to set up that other rail line because I got to get the train from there to there. So, yeah, go ahead and... build that to there. Good, that line's all set up, ready to go. And go ahead and get me a... I wonder if I should go for the electric train on this one. Well, let's see. How's the oil doing? It's not great. It's filling up. I might want to boost it a fair bit more. You know what? Let's do that real quick. Let's add... road vehicles 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want more of you on crude. I'm going to build an additional 5 on construction material. So go ham on that oil line. You're going to go more on the stone. I want more stone being transported because I think I was meeting my demands for it. But I think if I don't do this, the demands are going to start getting messed up, so do that. That'll increase the amount of resources heading to these places. And then since we're so far in the positive, let's go ahead and just buy this thing. Because what it's going to do is it's going to put us down a little bit, but it's not that hard to get the money back since I do have the oil coming in now. Yeah, how are you looking? 36. So production's at the 116, that's really good. That's more goods getting produced, which means more of it should be transporting onto the Indianapolis line. Because now it's just sitting there and it's losing me money. I'm actually going to go ahead and get this line set up though. New line. It's going to transport from here to here. We're going to call this Indianapolis. Construction. Couldn't remember what I named the Chicago line. Construction. And this one's going to run, I guess we could do a darker yellow. Alright, that should be funding enough fuel now. Yeah, your 60 is 60. Your 60 in there, that's really nice. What are you looking like? A lot of production coming in. I wonder if I should just build the other one over here and just have it do the exact same thing those guys have set up. Let's do that real quick. Do this. It's probably a waste of money, but I don't care. I kind of like having it look even with each other. And then we'll go to here, set up a stoplight right there. And then this will start getting the last of the lines set up for this. Alright. Money, 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 money. I want more money. Very good. Alright, so those lines are getting set up. Okay. So that one's getting set up. See, the electric train is set up now. Now I can buy the stake cars to it. Let me do that. Construction material, construction material, construction material, construction material, construct. And you will be the Indianapolis construction line. And before we get to that, that will become a problem. I gotta see which one's which. Indianapolis north has to be this, and then that. The first of the new line of trains already getting set up. Look at that beauty. Production's up pretty high. Just gotta wait for the goods to start getting set up for it. Alright. Fuel's doing fine. It's getting a little bit. I think this one takes a little bit longer to produce the goods though. And then what I'll do is I'll get ready to call back another one of some of the trains, the ones we already have going out, because I'm going to start replacing those with the electric ones to go a little bit faster. There we go. 18 of 60. I wonder if I should start upping production on it again. Probably not. It's probably a waste of money. Oh, and as I said before, you can build the airports. There's no missions on these other ones to actually build the damn thing, so I usually don't build them. If you guys want to build them, go more power to you. Is how I always see it. It's just for me personally. I don't care. And the Indianapolis construction line is not doing too well. 23 of 60. I wonder if I had to up production on this again. Let's do more. Seems like this construction one always has trouble keeping up. Stone, 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 stone. Go back to the stone line. More production. 41, yeah, because it's putting a lot of it, I think it's putting a lot more of the production it's got on the other line just so it's filled up, instead of getting this line done first. Because that's the other thing, it does take this game a little, it does take the production quotas to like meet up with what it's dealing with. So that's another issue I'm running into at the moment. Oh, there we go, that train's off. That's good. Alright, so which train is currently returning? Are you one of the oil ones? Okay, you're the Indianapolis fuel line, so I actually want you to head back. Because I can afford you now to get rid of you. And we'll get the Indianapolis lines done first for the new electric trains, and then I'll deal with the others later. So we sell this, make a little bit of our money back, and then buy the more expensive one. And then you are going to be on the Indianapolis fuel line. Look at that baby roll. More speed, more power. Yeah, I'm going to do the investments first on that, then we'll start getting the rest of the missions done. But I think I can end this episode here. I think I've gone over a little bit again, so for those watching, please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Hopefully everybody's enjoying this. I'm getting a lot done in this. So we're actually getting a large sum of money in. Again, I kind of use these as like, I know there's missions to complete. I apologize if anybody's just here looking to try to finish these missions or an idea, but I kind of like building on the game and then doing it, just because I find this game to be really fun and enjoyable. And if you kind of see how I'm building things, maybe you're having trouble trying to figure out how the money system works, or you're having trouble with the construction, maybe you can't figure out why in the hell you have lines built and for some reason they don't, and it's telling you can't make anything. You always got to pay attention to stuff like this. I think I did okay on my builds. Yeah, that's near residential, that's near residential, that one's near residential, so you also have to make sure to pay attention to land use, because this will also tell you where your goods can go to. But besides that, yeah, I think everything's good. So I don't remember if I said it or not, so please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next round of Transport Fever. See y'all then.